Look, I just wanted to introduce what you're going to see here. We were about an hour out from any populated area by helicopter. There's no way you could get here by vehicle, and it was a billabong right out on the marshes on the coast up into Kimberley. And as you can see by the drone footage here, we've come across a nice little dingo, and he was quite intriguing at the beginning. Now luckily we carry two-way radios, and I had one in my pocket. And the reason why we carry those is we'll go for walks 500 metres to a kilometre down the track, and because there's crocodiles and that, we always carry one of these. Fortunately, I was able to use this to call on Chris when I needed it, but let's just put it into perspective. It was just a little dingo. It wasn't any big deal, but what it taught us was this little dingo can get so aggressive and so in your face that we were kind of fortunate that it wasn't a fully grown dingo. And we had gone for walks around, and I'd noticed large dingo footprints everywhere. But in this footage you'll see, in the drone you'll see that we spotted it, we were intrigued, we thought that's kind of cute, a little dingo running around. And then further into it you see me walking into the bush to look for it, and I got a little bit close and I took a GoPro video of it. It didn't seem phased. A little bit later on, probably an hour later, Chris decided to give it some water because it was very dehydrated and it was hanging around. And at that point, that's when the dingo decided, you know what, I'm not going to let you offer that water to me, I'm going to take it from you. And I'm guessing, you know, it doesn't understand people giving it things, so it attacked Chris. And I guess the lessons learned there is just leave them alone. And again, luckily, it was a small dog. After that, I came and helped out Chris, and I didn't really understand what was going on. And you can see, you know, I just thought it was kind of funny.
Hey, Dad! Oi! Oi! My rod, you dickhead! Dude, come help me. The dingo's stealing my rod. Not even a joke.
Hey, Dingo, what are you doing?
Don't talk to it. It comes to you. Is that tough?
You just wanted to play.
Tried to nick my rod. I was waiting for him to drag it up enough to get the lure.
Well, take two. I'm going to set up again. Chris just got harassed by that dingo and stole his rod. Hey, so it just goes to show you can't leave anything lying down here. If you do, good chance the dingo will come and get it. So I'm going to wear my backpack when I set up, and make sure I don't even leave my gimbal on the ground because he'll probably run off with that. He's just a little fella. He looks like he's up to a little bit of mischief. Later on, about half an hour later, as Scott was releasing a fish, they heard me yell. Now, what they heard was the dingo had jumped at my back and grabbed my backpack. I didn't even see it coming. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. It was 42 degrees and 80% humidity. Once I shook it off and it looked like it was going to go away, I then grabbed the radio and I called Chris. Now it's at that point I turn on my the GoPro camera to try and record anything, and just coincidentally he ran in again, and then Chris came and scared it off. Hey, this dingo, he's trying to bite me. He's hassling the crap out of me. Hey! Ah! I need help. Yeah, he come up behind me and grabbed my bag on my back. He bite you? No, he got hold of my bag. So the bottom line for us was you know, don't kind of interact with the dingoes. They're dogs, they look cute, it looked like a puppy, but it could have got us in trouble. Our legs were exposed, and as I said, we were an hour out on helicopter from anywhere, and the last thing I wanted to do was get an infected wound from my fishing trip. So yeah, interesting stuff. I wouldn't interact with the dingoes again. I'd show a little bit more respect. And on further billabongs from that one over the next couple of days, we heard pretty amazing dingo calls howling in the sunset, and we realised there's a lot more wild dogs out there than we first thought. So yeah, interesting video, and maybe food for thought next time you come across one in the bush.